So, here we are, again. Here comes another speaker to deliver another speech. A prepared speech, right? Only this time, it is not a prepared speech. Because this time, I'm doing it improvised. Yep. No preparation, no papers, nothing. Only here. So, why am I doing an improvised speech? Well, this is because here I have a challenge for myself. Now, what is this challenge, right? Simple. To do an improvised speech for 5 to 7 minutes on the topic that I have, which is mentoring. So, here we go. You see, when I was a little kid, right? When I was just born, a lot of kids, other kids, can grow up very quickly, not just physically, but mentally, and develop how to speak, right? They can do that. But not with me. I was a bit of a special case, you might say. How special? Well, let me tell you. You see, just when I was 1 year old, I couldn't speak. In fact, some kids start speaking when they're 6 months, but not me. I had a slow beginning. And my parents would just go around and get very scared of why their child has not started speaking yet. In fact, let me tell you something. I even went ahead, picked up a controller, which my brother had thrown across the room after failing to complete another level, and then beat that level. Yes, the same kid that can't speak went ahead, beat his 6-year-old brother at something he couldn't do. How? What is this magic? What is this sorcery? You see, I hadn't even spoken a word till I was 2 years old. Not a word. So, the question comes about mentoring, right? How does this relate to mentoring? You see, mentoring is not just telling people what to do. You see, that would be a coach. Hey, you kicked this ball wrong. Kick it again. Not like this, but like this, or something. They would all do that. They will tell you what to do, and you're done with it. But not a mentor, no. A mentor would stick with you and do whatever it was possible to try and help you achieve something. You see, when I have to talk about my experience as a protege, the best example there ever could be for a mentor is my mother. Truly. Who else could be a better mentor in your life than your own mother? You see, for the whole 2 years I didn't speak, my mother was trying to get me to speak. She tried everything she could. Everything. But I did not speak. I even was taken to a doctor. Hey, doctor, please, look at my child. Tell me, what is wrong with him? Nothing. He just doesn't choose to speak, was the doctor's words. And then right afterwards, my brother decided that, hey, you know what? I am going to bring this laser pointer and do something with it. He took it and he started pointing at this chart of alphabets that my mother had placed so that one day I would learn and speak. And right as he put his finger on the laser pointer, turned it on, and directed it at one of the letters, a voice, a small, shrill, but small voice came from the lap of my mother. A. You took it to the right. B. C. D. I recited the entire thing right then and there. You see, this does not take only knowledge to help someone. It takes patience. It takes dedication. It takes love to do all of these things that only a mentor can do. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Being a mentor does not mean you know. Because let's be real. Just because you know doesn't mean you can teach. Every KFPM student knows this, especially because of the professors. Just because you know, it doesn't mean you can teach others. No, it does not. But we know this by experience. So, you see, even after that, I struggled to speak. But the reason why I posted this challenge to myself to improvise a speech in front of you and do no preparation was because of this. I wanted to know, and I wanted to prove that my mother was right in believing in me, but that my mentor was right in believing in me, and that I shouldn't pull myself any back. I have improvised a speech for 5 to 7 minutes. I have done what many would consider impossible. And I have shown what it means to be a Toastmaster. Thank you. That'll be all.